Hi, this is T.H. Culhane for Solar Cities, and we're at the Bodacamp in Essen, Germany, experimenting with my Dometic propane refrigerator, which we're converting to run on biogas. I want to show you how that's done. If you look at the back of the Dometic refrigerator, you'll see that down here is the gas pipe where you're supposed to put the propane. So we're just using a plastic hose that we have fitting into another slightly larger plastic hose, and then we're going into a bit of a larger plastic hose that we use as a connector, as you can see here, and then into the pushing valve, which then goes through another bit of connector and up to the gas bag, which is connected to the biodigester. I've got this full on, this valve, so you actually technically wouldn't need this valve here. And then it's going in. Now, when I plug this in here with the plastic hose, okay, then it goes up this larger diameter pipe into here. At this point inside here, there is a small white cigarette filter type thing. And we took that out, but then we put it back in. That's working fine. We were able to get it to light here. It goes through here. You then have to press this button here in order to release the gas. And only when it heats up, then this thermocouple here will make it stay open. That's the function of this copper wire here. That's a thermocouple that senses the heat, and if the heat is on, it keeps it open. Otherwise, it shuts it off. Then the gas flows through here. We opened this up. We had plenty of gas coming out here. It goes to this very narrow pipe here, and then down to the bottom, and then you see where the cup is. Now, the problem was that there are two holes. Maybe I can open this up again to show you, though I've just covered them up. Okay, so if I take this piece of duct tape off, okay, there are two holes here. So you can see a hole there, right there, and there's a hole, another one on the other side, which you might not be able to see right over my finger here. Those holes are venturis that are supposed to let air in for the rich propane mixture. And then there's another one over here. So you see that hole there. Okay? Now the problem with these holes is that they let in too much air. This one is okay, but these two have to be covered. So you want to use aluminum tape. Right now we just have duct tape, and it might get too hot for that, but I just want to show you need to cover those up or it will not ignite. Here's the piezo here that sparks, so that when you're actually trying to light the thing, you press the piezo button, you can see the spark going through the spark gap. Biogas sometimes will not light with a piezo if it's too moist. So sometimes you'll have to use a lighter to do that. Sometimes it will light. And then with those holes covered, when I turn on my pushing pump here and I have my gas going through, you can see that when I light it now, oh, I have to press the button down. Okay, so maybe I press the button with one hand and light it with the other. Okay, so now you can see the small blue flame. Does it show up in the video? It does, or did you just get blown out? They're very sensitive. That's one of the problems, is that flame can go out very quickly. Ouch. Can't tell if it's on or not. I think it's off. I think so. Yeah, it's off. Okay, there's that beautiful blue flame. And you see, you don't really have to cover this hole here, but these holes you have to cover. And it does blow out. There's the flame. Okay, so you can hold the button for a while. When that's the thermocouple there. When this heats up with that tip, then it will stay on when I release the button, which I've just done. No, it went out. Okay, and that's the finicky nature of these. Right now it's lit again. I will hold it until it heats. Does it show up blue?
Not really.
No. You can't really see the flame? I can see it from up here.
Okay.
If you can see it from there. Let's see. No? Bring it closer. You should be able to see it now if you look down in there. Yeah, that side. because I can see it from here.
You can see it from there, maybe.
Yeah, it's.
So, but you can feel it.
You can definitely feel it. It's definitely there. Okay, and now when I let go, it's still lit. All right, so then this can go back up in the cup. Now what I do want to try, I'm going to blow it out. I'm going to see if the piezo does work. And I hold this down. And it appears no. The piezo, there it goes. So after a few piezo shots, it goes. I'll blow it out again. Try the piezo. So the piezo's kind of finicky. Yeah, it's not really, there it goes, and now it's on. Yeah, I can see the flame again. Okay, so the piezo's kind of finicky, and yet now it's working. Let me just come in here and see if I can get any kind of a close-up of the flame that shows the blueness of it. Boy, it really doesn't show up. It's so clean. You can just about see. Can you put something in, like a piece of straw? Yeah, there you go. So it's burning. And that's all that the thing really needs, is that. And then the thing goes under this flue here, and it heats up the ammonia and rises up, and then it causes the reaction, the separation reaction. So this piece then has to go under here, and it bolts on like that. But it's really hard to tell if the flame is on, and that's why the refrigerator up in the front of it, over here, has this indicator. When this is in the green, then it means that it is hot enough, which means the flame is on. When this needle drops back down to the white, it means it's cooled off. That will then cause the thermocouple to cool. The thermocouple cools, and it shuts this off, and no more gas can flow. So that's how the refrigerator basically works. The one thing is you have to check and see if you get ignition. And that's the only pain, because these flames can blow out fairly easily. And this one's still on, so we're okay. I'm just going to put this screw back in, and then it begins to heat up this flue here. This gets hot. Okay, so that's, and you can also feel it here. When you put your fingers here, you can feel the hot air or the hot gas rising. All right, thanks a lot.